What role do you see or influence does the media have on the contemporary practice of ethical decision-making in public relations?
Media are very important in this. Media are important because they are, I used to head up a program called Project Watchdog for the Society of Professional Journalists, which I've been active in for a number of years. And the idea there was you keep an eye on government, first of all, and also on other institutions, including business, to see what these institutions, government, are doing that impact ordinary people who have vulnerability, sometimes no recourse to being helped out of those vulnerabilities. So the media are important. Again, it's transparency. We're in a total open society and an open age of mass communication. Everybody is watching all the time. We not only need whistleblowers anymore, but we've got everybody watching, whether they're online blogging or they're in the news, the traditional news media that I was once in reporting. And does that raise the standard? Got to. You know, when you see an Ernie Madoff, was his first name Ernie? Bernard Madoff. How quickly we forget. Madoff, with that sort of egregious bad behavior, you wonder, where were the watchdogs? Why didn't we see that earlier? And it just highlights that we depend on the media. We depend on reporters and outside observers to let us know when somebody has stepped across the moral, ethical line. And it's a good story when a newspaper reporter finds that somebody has stepped over the line, and so that's going to be news, and that's going to be impressive and effective.
And that leads to another question having to do with the new media, and you mentioned the internet and how that might be enhancing the watchdog role, or at least there's more eyes watching, if you will. Is that going to be a positive development, or do you think it's going to be a little more complex in terms of whether or not it's going to enhance our ethical behavior?
Is it going to enhance ethical behavior? Who knows, and we can't control it. I mean, this thing is just the idea that anybody is a journalist. Citizen journalists means everybody has an opportunity to express himself or herself. Who knows what direction that's going to lead in. I think more dialogue rather than less is better always, and I think more exposure to individuals who are learning about how companies operate. What I see in blogging and that going back and forth where comment A, comment B, C, and whatever, is kind of self-correcting. You'll have people who get into that process who are changing the way that the dialogue is going if they see it's going in a wrong way. And the folks who lift it to a higher moral plane. And you can't get away with just simply carping and without any substance added to it. So I would say it's good, but who knows where it's going.